Breaking news: fierce clashes erupt between government forces and Fano militants in Amhara region's capital, Bahir Dar. Gunfire exchange between government forces and Fano militants has been reported by residents in Bahir Dar, the capital of the Amhara region. Witnesses confirm heavy weapon sounds during the confrontation, which started at midnight on Friday, February 22, 2016. In an official statement released by the regional government in the early hours, Ethiopian defense forces and security forces are said to have infiltrated coastal areas, conducting searches and house-to-house operations to address the threat posed by extremist groups. Residents, speaking anonymously for their safety, reported skirmishes in various kabiles, including Kabel 14 of Amhara, Ledta, Kebel 11 in Abai Mado, and Kebel 13 in Ada Church or Waramit area. The conflict, lasting about an hour in residential areas, concluded around 3 o'clock in the morning. Occasional gunshots were heard later in the morning. Witnesses describe a tense atmosphere with limited movement and closed businesses. Eyewitness accounts reveal the intensity of the clash, with one resident stating, "There was fighting from 12:20 a.m., the sound of a close-up clash continued till about 1:40. Heavy weapons followed. I heard sound of big weapons." Another resident mentioned continuous gunfire in the Erupted neighborhood over the past 3 days, emphasizing a prolonged struggle between security forces and Fano militants. Concerns over civilian casualties persist, as residents are yet to ascertain the extent of damage in the affected areas. Witnesses report disrupted daily routines, with children unable to attend school and widespread closures of shops and hotels. Recent developments indicate that Fano forces have taken control of parts of Bahir Dar city. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's absence during the crisis, coupled with the defense chief of staff reportedly in Kenya, raises questions about the government's response. Additionally, Ethiopian Airlines received a warning from Amhara Fano regarding the transportation of Oromo forces to Bahir Dar, potentially violating international humanitarian law. The situation remains fluid as events unfold in the Amhara regional state capital. Meanwhile, Amhara regional government announces successful operations against extremist group in Bahir Dar. In a recent statement from the Amhara Regional Government Communications Office, it has been revealed that a coordinated effort between the Ethiopian Defense Forces and regional security forces has effectively cleared Bahir Dar and its surroundings from an extremist group. The statement emphasized that the extremists, unable to withstand the actions of the security forces, have resorted to spreading misleading information through both foreign and domestic media. The regional spokesperson dismissed these claims, asserting that the group's portrayal of self-defense shooting attacks is entirely false and aimed at confusing the public. The spokesperson confirmed the completion of the operation, stating that Bahir Dar city is now entirely free from the extremist group. The forces involved successfully neutralized the threat, resulting in casualties among the extremists and their abandonment of weapons. Law enforcement efforts are ongoing, with the Ethiopian Defense Forces and security forces actively pursuing fleeing extremists to ensure the restoration of peace in the region. The spokesperson urged the public to stand in solidarity with the Ethiopian Defense Forces and regional security forces, emphasizing the importance of community support for the ongoing law enforcement campaign. The ultimate goal is to solidify the achieved relative peace and establish lasting stability in the region.